vape test. Melon, extra large clearomizer, 2.6 to 2.8 ohms, CE2. This is on my Ego with a plastic see-through transparent drip tip. Stick to. Not too bad. Melon's probably my favorite flavor. Next, probably after that was cotton candy. But there's only one little problem with these drip tips. Let me show you. Not drip tips, the clearomizers. In here, if you can see on the right, let me try to focus it. There's these two holes on the left and the right of them. That's where you stick this syringe into to fill it up. The only problem is the syringe doesn't fit perfectly in there. So what you have to do is you have to get a paper clip and make it a little wider. But what that does is when you do this, sometimes you want to do that to get the juice up. Sometimes some fluid gets up in here, or even just pressing the button, you get some juice up in here. You can't really see, but see the little bubbles. Some juice gets up in here. So what I gotta do every now and then is I have to go in there with a napkin and try to dry it out. Also, if you constant vapor, you like to vape constantly, this wouldn't be the best vape for you because it heats up really fast, especially if you're using this on like a silver bullet, any 6-volt PP mod. And if you don't have a lot of fluid and you're not doing this quite often, it actually will heat up a lot, and you'll actually see this little white part here will get very, very orange, which means it's too hot, which means then you're going to be burning the plastic and you'll get like some burnt taste in your mouth. Also, the only thing with these plastic drip tips is they have this black thing around it, and when I try to put it on sometimes, I get this little, see that? It bubbles out. So you just got to be patient and work with it until it finally just goes in right. But overall, great vape from these. Very good vape, great taste. It takes about maybe halfway down, maybe a little more sometimes, before you actually get a decent throat hit. But the second refill, throat hit's just as good as on a dual coil clearomizer. Not as good as on a atomizer, but you know, that's an atomizer. You know, what are you gonna do? But yeah, that's my review on the extra large clearomizer by CE2. Either today or tomorrow I'll be getting in another one by a different brand, so maybe we'll get another video on that. I'm also going to buy this thing called the Vortex. It's a clearomizer, but instead of all these wires and the wicks on the side, it has just a wick going up through the middle of it, so it's way easier to drip, and you don't get juice coming up as much. But that's pretty much it. Alright. And keep in touch. Vape Nation. The new name that you'll be hearing soon. Remember that name, Vape Nation, and remember the juices and mods that come from it. You'll remember.